Tom, a chart that certainly the technicians are not a fan of, as it's broken some uptrends going back to '08, some say '01, and lingering questions about whether they overbuilt in the midst of the COVID ramp up. What do you think?
The great questions. I don't think they overbuilt. I think what we're seeing here is that Amazon's not well built for inflation. So when we think of Amazon, we think of pricing power. The company has the ability to raise price on Amazon Prime, as they've done. But 55% of the units sold on Amazon are sold by other sellers. They can't raise price. If they raise price, the consumer will buy from someone else and they'll lose the buy box. Not to mention the pressure they're seeing on both blue collar and white collar labor. So Amazon not built for inflation. I think that's what you're seeing right now.
So, but you do have a buy on it, don't you?
I do have a buy on it. So thank you for asking that, Carl. There's kind of two Amazons right now. There's the mature e-commerce business that has very modest growth. And then there's a cloud computing high margin effort that continues to do amazingly well. And then somewhere in between, there's a strong advertising business. We've now had 2 quarterly disclosures on that business. So there's kind of two Amazons. I think the cloud computing and the advertising warrant the buy, but I'm very nervous about the e-commerce business.
Right. That North American retail operating loss got people's attention. But then you're right, AWS up 37. Is that going to feed arguments for a strip out of AWS, or is that sort of gone for now, that idea?
All right, so it's a great question, Carl. I've put a lot of thought into this. And when I think of a sum of parts analysis, clearly the cloud computing is worth very much. Third-party sales on Amazon, where they collect a commission when other people sell on Amazon, that 55% of units sold is worth a much. But I think a lot of it's still their first-party sales. When you buy a product sold by Amazon, is done with little to no gross margin. So when you break it apart, cloud computing worth a lot, advertising worth a lot, third-party sales worth a lot, first-party sales not so much. So I'd say no on separating the company.
So, Tom, you just mentioned Amazon not built for inflation, but it does seem like it's a perfect storm of macro events that are affecting everyone right now. And just case in point, it wasn't just Amazon after the bell yesterday, also Apple and Intel. Supply chain constraints, chip shortages, currency adjustment are some of those big pillars. And then, of course, labor, which we've been talking about. So given the fact that you do also cover Apple, I mean, walk me through how much of this is Amazon specific versus how some of those other companies in your coverage universe are navigating it.
Yes, thank you for that question, Morgan. So we just wrote our 22nd white paper on the convergence of the tech and retail sectors. It was called Dude, Where's My Dollar on Inflation. And what you're talking about is how inflation it's affecting everybody. And you have a broken supply chain. So unfortunately, it may require a material pullback in consumer demand, a recession, to fix what's going on now. We're concerned that essentially the Fed's trying to thread the needle, that raising rates alone won't be able to solve for inflation. So yes, a lot of these things are affecting other companies, including Amazon. I just think on a relative basis, this hurts Amazon clearly more than it hurts Apple.
Hey, finally, Tom, just on that macro bit, you know, there are a lot of arguments for peak inflation right now, shipping rates, labor supply, inventories are recovering. What happens if we do get a definitive reversal in at least the short-term inflation picture?
It's a great question, Carl. On a near-term basis, it's hard to envision, especially with the manufacturing capacity shutdown in China, that you'll see a material improvement in the supply chain this year. But I would say, if we did have if we truly were at peak inflation, which I don't think we are, that'd be great news for Amazon.
Tom Forte on one of the worst opens for Amazon in about 8 years. Tom, thanks so much.
Thank you.